All right, it's day 2 of the ab challenge. Come on down. You will see this one again next week. It's going to be a little bit harder that time. So we're now going to do kind of the basic one, even though it's going to be hard. All right, you may remember some of these. Are my feet clean? They're not. Anyway, cross the foot over your ankle, hands behind your head. We're just going to lift and tap the floor. All right, so the belly button's tucked in, pressing the spine and the tailbone to the floor. Now next week, I guess I could tell you now. Should I tell you now or should I keep it in suspense? Next week, our body will be raised off the ground. We'll be laying on a bench. So this range of motion, you have to work a little harder to get to the floor. Now you can just be right here if this is plenty. If you want to have your head and shoulders up, that increases that intensity a little bit more. Nice and steady. You're going to feel this in the top of your thigh, in the hips, the lower portion of your abs. Got in yesterday's, right? Every day we're working on consistency. That is mostly what this ab challenge is about. Consistency. So they get used to doing it. And you know what? After the 2 weeks are done, keep going, keep doing it. All right, we're going to add on. We're going to crunch it and open. Crunch it and open. And I'm not looking for speed here, though I am going fairly quick. You could slow it down as long as you really open and crunch it all. Open those ribs, crunch it all. But you should already be really feeling this. We're going to add on again. We're going to crunch and hip. If the head and shoulders are too much, you want to be right there. That's okay. Head and shoulders are down. Lifting and crunching those hips up. If you want to have them both, that's good too. 3, 2, you're not done, but hold it up. Straighten that leg. Lower and lift. Now once again, just like we did with the bent leg, you can have just that foot tapping down, or you can open and crunch with the upper body. You can even lift those hips. Whew, that's intense. Whew, I don't think I'm going to lift today. 3, 2, 1. You should have been feeling like I was sounding near the end of that. Yep, other side. All right, cross that left ankle over that right knee. I'm going to lift and lower. You can put your hands wherever you want, but I know we're going to be adding the lift, so I just go ahead and always put my hands behind my head. Lift, tap. Remembering pulling that belly button in. We're trying to train your abs to lay flat. A little easier for them to lay flat when you're laying down. And then when you stand up, you've trained them to be sucked in and pulled in and creating like a natural girdle. And then you stand taller, look taller. You can look thinner, things will be tighter. All the good things. We're going to lift the upper body with it. We crunch it all and we open. Think about like your air. When you open, fill all your whole body with air. When you crunch and squeeze, get it all out. All out from your lungs. Use your diaphragm. Your entire body cavity that you filled up with air. Think about squeezing it all out. And you're squeezing the correct muscles. All right. We're going to lift the lower a little more, remembering you can keep your head and shoulders on the floor when you add this, or keep those head and shoulders up. You can even keep the crunch. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath on any of it. Take a right there. If it's hard, put the exhale. And last one here before we straighten that leg. And here we go. Tap it and lift it. What are you going to do with the upper body? On the ground holding it up, or crunching it. We don't do as many of these. Stay with me. 2 and 1. We have now worked a lot of those lower abs, and it's worked its way up to the top. So we've done all that. Now we're going to work our side obliques with those foot reaches. So right here, knee or bent, feet on the floor. Lift your head and shoulders, pull that belly button, and try and keep things nice and flat. And reach for your shoe. I like to reach for my ankles because then I have a goal, and guess what? I can reach that goal. Maybe you feel like, oh, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Maybe, pull your feet in, and then you can hit it, and you're like, oh, yes, check me out. I reached my goal. And then you get better. Kick your feet further out, and you're like, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth. 8, 7, 6. Stay with me. Don't stop. 5. I know you feel it. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Second day ab challenge. Let's do it. Just like yesterday, guess what? You can repeat and do it again. You do not have to do it again right away. You could, go fold a batch of laundry and then do it again, do the dishes, do it again. You could do it in the morning. You could do it again at night. Get it in. Let me know that you've done it. I'll get your points. I guess at some point I'll tell you what the prize is. We shall see. It's nothing crazy, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right.